What's oh man? It's Tuesday already. It is. You know, I have no idea if the sound quality is good off of this laptop. I really would like to just record this from my cell phone, but you have to have certain things, accomplishments or something before they let you just go wild. Which we know I like to do, but I can't. This is Music Notes, people. My name is Carlos Young. Welcome! Or welcome back. This is a song about, this is a show about songwriting, and we focus primarily on songs that are on the charts. Now, before I get any further, let me just say that it is only a mildly consequential fact. When something makes it on the charts, it does not make it the greatest song in the world, but it does make it the most popular. So, since popularity is already being measured, that's just what I chose to use. Anyway, that being said, what's the show about? The show specifically is about what makes hit songs interesting, essentially. What makes them click? What makes them catchy? What makes them worthy of the charts? Now, do I actually know that information verifiably? Probably not. That's why Music Notes is called a discussion and not a verdict or something along those lines. This is not an expert's view or anything. What I am, besides a songwriter myself, is just a guide. My dogs are in here with me today, and one of my dogs is really old and just doing weird stuff all the time. You know? Chewy, stop licking the ground. No telling why he's licking the ground. Anyway, where was I? Right, so I'm not the expert. I'm just guiding a systematic approach at looking at a song to figure out what it's made out of, essentially. We talk about the melody. We talk about creative cameos like or now that might lead you to think that this show is about song or song elements, but it really isn't. It's really about it's really about that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. So here's the question. The song is about you and not me. If the song is about songwriting and not necessarily the songs themselves, Chewy, sit down somewhere. Don't mind Chewy, people. He does this kind of thing. So, if it's not about me, it's not about the songs themselves, then what are we really doing? What we're really doing is we're breaking it down. We're breaking it on down. We're looking at the possible origin of the song. Where did it come from? What was the thought process went into making the song? What was the situation, the life situation that went into making the song? These are all important factors. So, what's next? Well, next we get right into it. If I show you stuff about these songs, then the real question is,
What are you going to do?
What are you?
What are you going to do?
And how can I help you? How can I further your songwriting journey? Because, songwriting is not particularly difficult once you kind of know what's going on, what's out there. And that's why, actually, the what's out there part, at least, is why we got to look at contemporary music, It's very important because there's a certain sonic profile that is prevalent. Whether you like that sonic profile, whether you subscribe to it or not, whether you think it's right or wrong, that's a different story. But what we know is that it exists. So, let's try to get this thing started. First thing, let's announce the song. I felt like it was only fitting that somebody who at one point had 10 plus songs on the charts at one time be on our series at least twice. And there's a lot of non-explicit material, and I appreciate that. So, today's song is Enough for You by Olivia Rodrigo. I know. I knew you would feel that way. I just knew it. So, let's get into it, man. This is a 30-minute show. It's all live. That's why you have dogs being talked to and what have you. That and the fact that, I just don't mind it being a little bit weird, please. Okay. So what's the first step in this thing? Hypothetical origins. That's what it's called. That's segment number 1, people. Let's focus in on this thing here, What do you say? I was a little caught off guard today, actually. By 8 o'clock, I was like, whoa! I had to get ready for this thing in like 8 minutes. That, for me, is a little bit of a challenge. Doesn't look like I got much to get ready, but first of all, you got to pick a song. All right, so I'm going to go look at the lyrics. And let's talk about where the song likely came from. So, it says lyrics. I wore makeup when we dated because I thought you liked me more. If I look like the other prom queens, I know that you loved before. Tried so hard to be everything that you liked just for you to say you're not the compliment type. And I knew how you took your coffee and your favorite songs by heart. I read all of your self-help books so you'd think that I was smart. Stupid, emotional, obsessive little me. I knew from the start this is exactly how you leave. You found someone more exciting. The next second, you were gone. And you left me there crying, wondering what I did wrong. And you always say I'm never satisfied, but I think that that's not true. Because all I ever wanted was to be enough for you. All I ever wanted was to be enough for you. D. So, what do we got there? I mean, that's enough for me to say, we got something here. I'm going to go out on a limb and say the song originated from her not feeling like she was enough. Ta-da! I know. Aren't I like a detective? Ain't I just like a detective in this thing? It's just really crazy. I never knew I had such super sleuth abilities. And I'll tell you what, in Texas right now, it's like really, really muggy. North Texas. And you try to get cool, but then it's like you get really cold because you're used to being hot outside and you come inside and you're freezing. Anyway, I'm off topic. Let's keep it moving. No? All right. What's next? Next thing is structural guidelines. So in terms of structural guidelines, what we do is we look at the song structure or song format, meaning what comes first, be it intro, verse, chorus, pre-chorus, whatever. And we look at chord structure. So let's look at Olivia here. Hello, darling. So verse 1, verse 2, chorus, verse 3, chorus, bridge, outro. Interesting. That's different. No pre-choruses. And the outro, you always say I was never satisfied, but I don't think that's true. You say I'm never satisfied, but that's not me, it's you. So it's kind of like the chorus, but not quite. And then the bridge, chorus, and we got almost 3 verses in a row. I mean, it's verse, verse, chorus, verse. That's different. That's different, y'all. I like that. I like a little difference. You dig? Yeah! Cheer for that. Cheer for that, y'all. All right. Enough of that clapping. So, now what's next? Now we're going to look at the chords. Because the chords tell you what? What do the chords tell you, people? The chords tell you what to play. It tells you the harmonics, the harmonization of the song. So, I'm going to go to my chord location. I'm saying it's just 3 chords, the whole song. Wow. I like that too. G, E minor, and C. Song starts off G, E minor, C. G, E minor, C. G, E minor, C. G, E minor, C. Then it goes G, E minor, C. Then it goes G, E minor, C. And then it goes G, E minor, C. And then it goes G, E minor, C. Okay, I think we get it. It's G, E minor, C the whole time. The bridge, though, goes G, E minor, C, G. Then G, E minor, C, G. And G, E minor, C, G. So a little different. Comes back to the G a little earlier. But overall, pretty similar. Yes! We're going that way. Forward. Let's move on. So, what's next? After structural guidelines, we do a little bit of listening to the overall arrangement. Sorry if you're having to look at my tongue. Chewy, go back and lay down, Chewy. Stop moving places. He gets up and just don't even know what he's doing. Just get up. That's my dog. All right, so for this section, I play the track, and I listen and give you a little bit of a drive-by listening. Here we go. All right, for real this time. No, seriously. No, really. Okay, here we go. 3 minutes, 23 seconds on the clock. Guitar. Starts off with guitar. And either a bass or they're playing the bass on the guitar. It sounds like it's a real full-size bass. And here's the vocal. Tried so hard to be everything that you like. Sing. Just for you to say you're not the compliment type. 35 seconds, something's happening. Up, little slide, boo. And then right back to verse 2, and it's same thing, guitar, bass, and vocal. Think that I was stupid, emotional, obsessive, little me. I knew from the start this is exactly how you be. You found someone more. So the next second you were gone. On the chorus, there's like some low frequency. That might be the music that I'm playing. I think it's the same groove the whole time. No? There's like a pad that's playing on the low end. We're on verse 3 now. Still guitar, bass, vocal. This is encouraging for people who have very little on their mind musically. Want to do a little guitar, big guitar, and a vocal? Go for it. Okay, this should be the bridge. Same instrumentation. Okay, freezes. This is full drop. Then he comes back in nice and gentle with the guitar and the vocal. It's like a faux ending. Everything's shrinking down volume-wise, except for the vocal. Super simple though. Okay, on the outro, she changes her style up a little bit, but the arrangement is just simple. That's it. Wow. Did you like that? Yeah. All right. Man, that one was simple enough to listen to. I think I was hearing a little bit of stuff from this that was confusing me from the live music. But yeah, really straightforward. That's it. I love it. So, let's talk about the memory. I found someone more. It's definitely an element of repetition there. I wanted was to be enough. It's like a little bit of like a walk down thing going on there. What other noteworthy elements are there in the melody? I think those are maybe the two primary things. Yeah! I said it. Very repetitive, but it just works. And the chords, the way that the instruments are holding down, the harmonization is very like repetitive and methodical. But it's kind of like a slow. This kind of like folky music is like slow trance music. Really, if you get down to it, it's like. You just like bob your head. It doesn't change a whole lot. The words change. There's some passionate moments where she kind of gets intense, but not too much, you know? Then it gets really, really, really soft. I like it. Bear with me, people. It's Tuesday. What are we doing now? Okay. Found it. Creative cameos. I can pretty much tell you right now, there ain't no creative cameos for this one. But we can pretend like there are and say that the false ending is the creative cameo. Hey, I know you want to. There you go. I think the more kind of like tired I am, the more I just keep hitting the cheering button, so it makes me feel like I'm not tired. But not tired. That's why you need one of these buttons. Just press it. Okay. Next thing. Unanswered questions. Man, we're steaming through this one. How did we go so fast? All the jibba jabba? I must be getting like pretty like habitual with this thing, huh? Unanswered questions. I guess it helps that there really weren't any creative cameos. Oh man, unanswered questions. We got about 5 minutes to talk about this one. You know, I don't know if are we even allowed to end the show early? If we wrap it up early, should we just save 5 minutes of our life? I don't know. This show is about you. What do you say? Unanswered questions. So, first question that comes to my mind is like, was there really anything gained in not being yourself? It's not really like an unanswered question that's like mysterious, but kind of feels like that's the moral of this song, right? It's like in the beginning, she starts out talking about all the things that she did so that the person would accept her. And we've all been down this road. We've all done this before. It's nothing new. But then guess what? Ultimately, you know it's not going to work out because you're having to change who you are. So you change who you are, and you kick the can down the road. And then guess what? The person who didn't want you the way you were still doesn't want you the way that you are. And guess what? You still are the way that you are. So, did you really gain anything? You got to be with somebody superficially that you didn't really want to be with. But is that a good unanswered question? I don't know. More like philosophical than normal. But hey, works for me. I'm trying to think of another one. Here's an unanswered question. Does it make sense to blame that person when really maybe it's just not a good idea to do that? Sound critical, these questions, but these are the questions. And I think it's important to notice that some of these questions, while they may sound a little bit harsh, it's because there's like a harsh, tough lesson in this song, right? This person was out there laughing it up, and then they were like,
oh no,
he doesn't actually like me. But then I realized I kind of knew that at the same time, so it's like, know what I mean? We've all been there. We've all tried to do it one way or another. For the most part, probably everybody has tried to fit in a little bit here and there. You know, it pretty much just never works. Just never works. So, my name is Carlos Young, people. I have a song coming out since I got extra time today. It went so fast. Wow. I have a song that I'm going to release very soon. It's called Private Island. I think I may have told you about it last time, if you're paying attention. It's called Private Island. So yeah, when it actually does come out, or even the second that I put the release together, and I have a link to something, I will share it here on this show. If you like the show, if you hate the show, please say so. If you're kind of lukewarm about the show and you want to hang out around for another 5 episodes and figure out whether you like me or hate me, please write it in the comments. If you'd like me to talk about another song, or if you wonder at anything that I'm doing, including why this sign's on the wall, because even I wonder about that, let me know. Write a comment. I probably should tell you to like and subscribe, but it's really your business. You know how to use YouTube. So, what's left to talk about? Writing songs in reverse is what this show is really about. We basically just write songs in reverse. So what we do when we go to write songs is like, well, what should I write the song about? How should I structure it? What kind of instrumentation and arrangement do I want? Now that I got that, what's up with the melody? Then it's like, oh, are there going to be any surprises in this song? If so, what should they be? And then, is there any mystery? Should we be very much on the show, like on the cuff? What is it? Is that right? Off the cuff, or like obvious, in other words, with what we're doing, what we're saying, what we're meaning? Or should we be more conciliatory, more cryptic, or whatever? What's the goal of the song is what it really comes down to. So if you will do that with your songs, you will find that your songs write themselves quickly. Get the chord structure together, get the song structure together, and you got yourself a gem, people. My name is Carlos Young. I hope you write a hit song, and when you do, I hope that you remember to come back and be like, hey, I wrote a hit song, thank you for your help. I can smile with you, and we'll rejoice. Peace. I'm out. See you Thursday, 8 p.m., Lord willing. Bye-bye.